Alright. Okay, so... This might be a really interesting matchup, as Master Mummies actually can be pretty effective against Ninjara with the right setup, right plays, right calls. I do have to keep myself quiet so they're not hearing me talk, because I'm going to do a lot of rambling and they could easily hear a lot of it. So I've got my hand covering my mouth because I'm sneaky like that. Do you two want me to actively give you feedback as you're playing, or do you want to just play? Okay. Anyway, so you know what stages you're picking from? If you want a gentleman to any stage. That's a pretty solid stage. Alright, so starting things off, Luigi going to go in as Ninjara, facing off against DummyQt, wielding the Master of Mumfords, Master Mummy. This can be a pretty difficult match for Ninjara. That Retorture can actually snipe him down pretty easily if aimed well. It's also going to be able to get around the Chakram and Tri-Blast, just due to the fact that it's got multiple projectiles and those two straight arms aren't really going to be able to do too much against it. Goes in for a grab. HeavyLuigi able to dodge out of the way. He's going for a lot of pokes. Starting off with a good lead, and he's going to dive right in for the rush. QT going to safely block it, but ends up taking a lot of damage from a shield breaker, and a charged Chakram is going to give Luigi the first round. Both players choosing to stick with their loadouts. Luigi doing a bit of a taunt, but he's going to get quickly slapped down by the Megaton and Retorture. That is 100% grade A Canadian beef, a taunt. Oh, they're on. We'll let items continue running for this round. Just try to pretend they're not there. That rush is going to connect. 350 damage. Goes in for the grab. Luigi just looking for a couple more hits to get the KO. A potential rush could easily catch him out too. Sees a moment, goes in for the rush, gonna wall him out, and takes the first round. Alright, so you want to quit, turn items off. Because you dweebs didn't do that beforehand. Go to change mode. Go back. X. There you go. Alright, we'll do that. So basically a charged attack is an enhanced version of the regular attack. It adds a couple of new elements to the thing. As he said, you can charge your arms by dashing, holding your shield, or landing from a jump. If you didn't attack while jumping, your arms will charge that way too. Heading into our next match, we are going to be going to Temple Grounds. Another pretty solid defensive stage. This one's a little bit different. It's got a lot more elevation to it. Whoever has the high ground will likely have the advantage. There are some nice pillars to hide behind and really capitalize on the nature of those defensive obstacles. Starting things off, QT trying to find a way in. HeavyLuigi going to be able to just start getting some tempo, tries to get some chip in, and is going to get a quick knockdown. QT taking some light damage from these attacks, the armor allowing him to safely take these hits without getting too knocked down, but he's struggling to find a blow to connect to Ninjara, and it's allowing Luigi to stay in an advantage state. Throws out a few more shots, gets a hit, isn't going to be able to follow up with does end up catching HeavyLuigi with the full brunt of that rush. That rush is going to be able to safely connect. Goes in, lands the Tri-Blast. 370 damage, is now just looking for a grab or some light damage to take Master Mummy out. QT choosing to heal a little bit. That's going to allow him to stay just below, just a bit away from getting KO'd. Slowly recovering a bit of health, trying to play patiently. But Luigi going to see that shield, punishes it with the grab, and takes the first round. Both players choose to stick with their loadout. Starting things up. We've got all the pillars quickly knocked down in that previous round too, so now it's just a big open field. Luigi trying to land some jump punishes. Gonna get a nice grab off, and he's gonna cement himself a light lead. Both players just about ready with rush. Both relatively close on health as well. Gets another catch with that rush, and it's going to fully connect for 385. Tries to go in for the grab to KO, but that gives Luigi an opportunity to throw in that rush, and is now just looking for a little bit more damage. Another grab is going to connect. That's not going to be it yet, but Luigi just looking for a final hit, and it's not going to be it, as Dummy successfully lands a grab and brings the score to 1-1. Starting things off, Luigi dives right into the Megaton. Gonna take some heavy damage off of it with its just large weight and powerful demeanor. Throws out the rush, recognizing that jump into the air. It's not gonna fully land, but does get some nice damage. That won't be a shield breaker this time, as QT going to be able to just slowly get pushed out of the way. Gets a second grab in, and that's gonna keep these health wheels very close. A bunch of more chip hits in, and now Luigi just looking for a successful grab, and that's gonna be enough. Luigi takes QT down. Best of 3 up. 2-0, and we'll be moving on to face off against SJ in the next match.